And season's greetings from a Christmas Day hike with the family in Sinks Canyon. It is refreshing and cold and glorious. Well, it's almost the new year, and that is a time for new beginnings and resolutions and being able to define areas that need attention. Well, my 2022 resolution is to give the voters of Wyoming a positive choice in this midterm election. As someone who identified as an unaffiliated voter for most of my adult life, I made a choice to enter this race as a Republican. But after spending a year campaigning inside the Republican Party, I believe that the other candidates and many inside the party have spoken loudly that they endorse big money, negative politics, finger pointing, and talking behind closed doors about who they really support. Well, I don't talk behind closed doors. I don't sit in strategy sessions with wealthy donors to define what my policies should be. I refuse to change who I am for an endorsement, and I don't need a poll to decide that the voters of Wyoming deserve someone willing to hear what is really affecting their well-being. Love does no harm to a neighbor, and therefore I am changing my party affiliation to the Wyoming Constitution Party, an organization that values God above governmental power structures, one that puts the Constitution first and views it through the lens of how it was originally intended, an organization that puts personal responsibility before government benevolence. Now, due to Wyoming third-party rules, I cannot officially be campaigning under their banner unless I am endorsed by the party in April. But I will not stop campaigning. God has called me to run this race, and I will fight until Election Day. So, if you want to see me on the ballot in November, call them, email them, and write them a letter. Use your agency. Your voice does matter. It is far past time that we started voting on principle and not on the lesser evil. Noah Webster said, very wisely I might add, in selecting men for office, let principle be your guide. Regard not the particular sect or denomination of the candidate, look at his character. It is alleged by men of loose principles or defective views of that subject that religion and morality are not necessary or important qualifications for political stations. But the scriptures teach a different doctrine. They direct that rulers should be men who rule in the fear of God, men of truth, hating covetousness. It is to the neglect of this rule that we must ascribe the multiplied frauds, breaches of trust, speculations, and embezzlements of public property which astonish even ourselves, which tarnish the character of our country, and which disgrace our government. When a citizen gives his vote to a man of known immorality, he abuses his civic responsibility. He not only sacrifices his own responsibility, he sacrifices not only his own interest, but that of his neighbor. He betrays the interest of his country. So examine yourself. Examine me. Think before you vote. And in the words of John Quincy Adams, the duty is ours, the results are God's. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you out there on the trail.